Sorry guys, seems I forgot I had the mute button on. So, Drizzle, you asked me something about this wire. I asked you, but I forgot. Seemed to got out of. Um, I hope you hear me now. Should be okay now. Alright, so now I should have 16 beats on this box now. No, still 8. No, I have here, I have more than now, I have actually more. Let's see if I put... I put 1, 2, 3, 4. Same here. Actually, I need to put now. And then there's the third one. And then the fourth one. So that means I should have 16. I might have to do something with that one. Because it still just shows me 4 beats. Weirdly enough. the second beat. And just let's see if this. But what's the difference between? So I probably will have to do 4 per. Yeah, okay. Alright. So this is not on the beats on this. So these first 4. Three. So I will have to connect 4 of these switches per device, so I can take every time and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, and then until 16. It's weird, you cannot, yeah, maybe that's what you mean, I'm not sure, Drizzle, that you cannot connect anymore from that point to that point. That's indeed a bit annoying, because this is the same, it's just more waste. So that's 4, then we do this. And then these 4. Music. Now I can also synchronize these. Although I think they are already synchronized as soon they are linked to each other. So now that's 1. Then you will do these 4. Then you do these 4 here. So now you will do so it might be better, because it seems I don't get the, see, I don't get 4 more, weirdly enough. Ah, these are the different rhythms. So if I would do this and I put 1 note here, then I will have to go for 16, because that's the, and we don't need this one. we do, let me just make one. Short up and short down. No, yeah, short up and short down. Just a dot. Seems like this rhythm is actually running quicker than the... But if I do it like this... So this one has to go on the first note. Yeah. This one goes on the second note. And then if I speed it up, I can... Then I need to take these away. I think I could now do this with one or two actually. Because now I can say this is going on the... No, these go on these per... Yeah, okay, so I have to. Now speed this up. Then if I copy this, paste it. Might actually have to 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 take out the links, it seems, because to take out the link, I think, maybe. But like I said, these links don't make a difference as soon you put them together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you. So putting it silent, first of all, doesn't seem to give... So let it give... Yeah, so I have to... Yep, great. Yeah, well, you know that we are not... So what I need to do, instead of putting them together, I need to keep them separately. Otherwise they sync up, and then the how you call them? These Bytebeat switches, yeah? They seem to have a problem with differentiating the two. Okay, so now I can delete these wires. Try not to delete the floor again. Connecting them to... Oh, not this... Yeah, first let's start with these. It's one. It's two. It's three. And four. And then the last 4. Okay, now that's not the song we are looking for. Clear, clear. 1, 2, 3. So this is now first one, then this becomes the second one. Okay. But why do you keep doing this? Is this because this is on the beat? Let me double check this. We don't want to work on the beat, otherwise it returns over time. We just want to have a running light. Okay. Seems to have a jump. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay. 3 and 4. If I speed this up, I was just thinking that actually it could also work with proxy centers and then have this sphere rolling through it, and then the proxy centers activate every time when it passes through the right section. So let's speed this up to 200. Might want to have it a bit longer, maybe, I don't know. Can I could, because I don't need... Oh, it's 16. I need 16. Speed up to 250 is max, it seems. I might have to restart this probably, because with this change of rhythm it might happen that the sequence is not correct anymore. Mm. See if I can put a wall switch here. There. I thought I connected these lines. Weirdly enough, I didn't. Hey, Konko, welcome. Yep, of course. So I'm trying to use the, how you call it, the byte beats. Yeah, byte beats. I'm using the byte beats with the switches to create a sequence, which now makes it easy to create also the. You can adjust the speed. I have to try it again now, but before, when I turned the volume completely on 0, it seemed like it didn't register the sounds anymore. Yeah, I know. I made this running system there as well, and yeah, I have a few more here that all are like running lights. But the problem is that you cannot really adjust the speed of it. To be honest, there is still a little bit of issues with the with the my god, this word is not that easy to remember. Byte beats. But I'm sure they will fix that along the way. Sometimes it seems like notes are skipping and then yeah, this was a lazy move. See, now and then you have this little skip. Maybe if I want to have this a bit smoother, I should put an extra note. No, this doesn't work. Stupid, you cannot put two notes on top of each other to even you cannot make any If I could have put two notes every time overlapping, then it would have looked smoother. Yeah, okay. Here and there, some things need to be adjusted or fixed. I think, but I mean, this is already good and fun to play with. I just saw Action Pants playing around with the tiles and the beats. See, there's a new and now and then a scale. On my previous build, I was doing the first stream. I put this Jingle Bell song, but now and then it just skips a beat and totally messes up the song. Hello? Yeah. You mean just flip the direction, you mean? Let me put some floors here. I always have to walk on the edge. So if let's see, normally I can do this by... Well, the problem is I will have to rewire everything. Because the direction is running that way. So I would have to rewire all these in the back. There might be a way to kind of flip the whole thing, but this is a complete different installation. And I think the more you do the electricity... Oh, okay, like that. Now the thing is that if I do this, it will stay longer, but then I miss 16 beats, I think. I will miss 8 beats. Because it's not possible to see, it always jumps back to the... I cannot leave them all on. I think... No, because then I'm gonna have them all together. I'll have a look in there, but it might take some... The thing is, if I sync these two up, or all 4 of them up, these become... How you say it? These become like fused. So every note that you play in each one, doesn't matter which beta beat, Bytebeat device where you put it in, it will always be the same note. So, but if you split them up, then you can put a sequence. What you could do is, of course, take 2 out and then make 8 of them and then extend them. Maybe it's something like that. Now what I could do, I have to think about this. I think if I do an inverter on each of them, if I do an inverter, so I okay, now if we put an inverter on this, I think that's like this. Then we take the power. Cabling, my god. Unbelievable that we are actually doing the same thing what we're doing in real life. It's building, and this is our entertainment. You're thinking about it. Okay, so now all of them are powered, blindingly powered. Now we put this one to the inverter and we control the inverter instead of the tunnel. My god, this thing is bright. then normally, if I'm now correct, this should turn off all the lights. Well, not all of them. Every time it will, like you said, turn them off in a wave. Weird. Yeah, I understand why. The problem is now that because this inverter, the delay of this inverter, yeah. So the only way I can have, I think if I flip the inverters, uh, if I flip the inverters and instead of using the control, I'm using the, putting the power, it might, but yeah, I'll have to. The only thing I could do is slow them down. And by the way, hi, Jeffus. Let's just slow this down to like 150. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. The problem here is I cannot, although what you said, no, see, I cannot. It's not possible to have like an inversed line here because they don't allow you to put two notes on the same sheet. So I can slow this down, but then it kind of loses its. Probably it's going to be still too slow. It doesn't even work anymore. See, there's the thing is that the delay between these, the delay of these is like 1 second and a bit. So I have to put it so slow, it looks. So I think the best way was, like I did, is just to have the bar running through it, and then hoping they fix the lag a bit if it goes too quickly. So I just cut the power from the main here now. I'm not gonna delete all these inverters now. Power off, and now I can just bridge. Too much connections. Yeah, I will have to take off the top anyway. I thought that would be easy. See? Laziness doesn't get you anywhere. Well, that's why I like it so much. Now the power that I sent here is just sent through the inverter and then lines up the whole thing, so... But I don't feel like removing these inverters now as well, and then removing again the wires. There. Now we put this here. We copy. We paste. Now this is the only thing is, like I said, there's a bit of a lag sometimes where it skips one or it starts flickering. Yeah, or just give like a timer or something that where you can just install it and you can adjust the time or the intervals. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of them are on the same length of note now. So length is all the same. Yeah. Well, okay. This is the highest speed I can do with this thing. What you could probably do is to create like the illusion of higher speed is to actually give every time 4. And then copy this. And then I kind of have a continuous. Anybody having a bit of epilepsy problems, guys, then I would suggest to walk or look away. Well, I think this is quite decent. This is as good we can get it for the moment. Yeah, probably. Get in here in VR and you puke your guts out. Hey Voltronic, welcome. I'm actually just playing around. I'm not building anything in particular, just trying out some different kind of connections. Trying this with the actually with the Bytebeat devices. Instead of making music, I'm using them to create sequences. Now, if I would turn down the volume, I just want to check this again, because last time, see, volume on 0, it doesn't react anymore. So you have to give this a little bit of... Okay, so I'll turn it off. Just have one more look at it. This would actually be a good, like, a racetrack tunnel as well, if you drive through it with like a car, like a Roamer or something. I think this would be a good part to have, like, and then you install on the bottom, instead of the light, you put the turbo. Let me read this. You seen that airlock build? I have been trying to build it myself, but can't seem to block out the light when they are open, like the original. You mean the one that was built by Ashfacta, or the one that Action Pants is building? Well, let me just show you what I've been trying to do with these airlocks. Actually, let me just jump in my... And yeah, the thing is with Ashfacta is that his builds are, most of them, well, not all, most of them, but a lot of them are built by Blender, which means that it's very difficult to copy that exactly. So, first of all, this was the one I did first here, just for the tutorial, to get it a bit animation in. It just has 4 gates opening up. And it doesn't close until I step inside. And then it opens this gate. But I can try to quickly show you what I did was if you flip around this paving and you create a... So as you can see, I'm not sure if you are into the glitch building. If you go from the paving and then you move right to the cylinder, and at that time you move right, then you place the cylinder. Now I can put this square, I can put a pipe there, and now I have a position here to again glitch now this paving on this position, which now is perfectly aligned with the tile. And you could do this like I did with the other one, that's with 4 sides, or you can install the triangle. Now before you put the gates in here, I would suggest to get 2 two floor panels already ready. If I do it like this, then I can remove this pipe. If you have no idea how these glitching works, then you can check on my other tutorials. I did some tutorials on tier 1 and tier 2 glitching. So now I'm gonna put these floor tiles here, here. So now I have kind of created my triangle tunnel. I can now go to my gates, power doors, and I should be able to normally. The problem is that these are in the way now, they kind of confuse my game. So if I move backwards, then remove these, so the triangle is completely alone. And this is gonna go in the wrong direction, so what I need to do is flip this triangle. And then find the there. So now, well, let's see how far I get and then you let me know. So this is 1. 2. 3. Now we can remove it's the wrong side. Let's turn that around. Like this. Then I can remove this triangle. Now I have my gate. Now you can connect these to it. I think no. So I might have to let me see how might have to flip around all of them. It could be also because the gates are closed now. So let's power them up. Ah, yeah, but I'll show you what the problem is here then. So now, okay, this is on the wrong spot. If I now connect to this, my gate will open up. Let's see if it works now, first of all. First I want to check if the bottom works or not. No. So what I will have to do is flip this one around and I'll show you why. Let's see if this works now. So what I'm gonna try is to do a frontage glitch. See, I can place my frontage here over it, and now if I I'm glitching to this panel, I will place it on there. So I do. There's the same here. So now my tunnel is closed. The problem is here in the bottom I cannot place it because but maybe let's try something just before I turn everything around. If I put it here and then I can remove these now. I put half a wall there. Would I be able to go through? I can go through. So you see I now have a frontage right in the middle of this triangle. If I now glitch to the floor panel, there it is. So now my floor is continuing. And then now if we would do this more decently and we just put a switch here. I'm not gonna start doing this proxy switch now. There we go. Normally you can close this whole thing off if you want to. I think you can just put triangles on the sides now. Or you have to... I have to think now. There's a way to get these triangles. What would be actually the smartest is actually put the triangles before and then remove the middle triangle here. There is a way. I just have to think how to do this. Because the problem with these triangles is that they do not connect to walls. You can try as much as you want, they don't. They just connect to the floor panels. So you have to place a floor panel. Yeah. I think the smartest thing is to build the whole wall first and then place this in the middle where you want to have your but as soon as everything is closed then and inside it looks quite okay as well. So that's how you could do it. This is the same with the triangle and the square. I did the same, as in placing these floor panels here by frontage glitching them into position. I just hit the switch. Didn't know it was possible. I knew you could shoot it. I didn't know you could hit it. This is you are in an angry mood. So Alright guys, I will say goodbye to you all. I've been streaming actually already longer than I expected. And I will stream again tomorrow for sure. Not sure what time yet, but I will put it in on Twitter. Hey Nirvana, yes you are late. I am just about to close off. I was actually planning on only 45 minutes, but yeah. Time flies when you have fun. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'll put on Twitter the time. I just have to check what time I have tomorrow to do a bit of a longer stream. So I'll wave you guys goodbye. And see you tomorrow maybe. If you are not subscribed yet, I would say subscribe, because it does help myself out as well. My Twitter should be the same as my username, and there is, if you go to my channel, there is a link straight to my Twitter, Konko. No, it's okay, Nirvana, no problem. I'm still getting used to the streaming myself, so... Alright guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great day or evening, whatever, wherever you are.